Looking good, MP.
The first 10,000 of you will get your own deck of Heat Laser trading card. Don't forget, Heat fans, that we'll be doing another special giveaway in our next home game. Every fan in attendance receives their own Heat t-shirt. Well, don't forget to connect the game for Saturday. We're right away to pass the year. There was pictures of your favorite mascot, Percy, and the Heat dancer. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. After the game, bring a family and get a free Percy bobblehead. The National Basketball Association and the Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt the play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are...
Up next, the Heat taking on the Pistons. For Miami, they are firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Pistons, Heat, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from... Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Pistons, 2 games back.
And right now for Miami, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the points. And for Miami, we've got Jaime Jaquez, MP out there with Hero. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
MP fires from way outside. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, as a lob partner, Duran's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. Pass to Ivy. Duran with a screen on Hero. 3 on the clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Here's Chapman. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds. And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Heat making it. Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. We've got Fontecchio. Mitchell is out there with MP. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Adebayo in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 3-pointers off the mark.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Robinson passes to Reed. Pass to Holland. 6 to shoot. Here's Sasser. Holland got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Norman Powell's checked in for Fontecchio. And then for Detroit, Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Jaden Ivey comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Drains the three-pointer.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Thompson surveying the floor. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Here's Ivey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami leading by 8. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
And that one is good. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Takes a 3. Chapman's shot is off. Pistons trail by 9. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson and Detroit again with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 23.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Heat with some changes. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Khalil Ware. And Hero subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Robinson. On the wing, Harris. Jaquez defending. Cunningham for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
MP with the long triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Looking to end the run. Cunningham's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Heat lead by 17. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. And when you're down at the bottom of a list like this, always a tough place to be.
Yep, you could send some of those teams to Cancun right now.
Some aren't even good enough for Cancun. Where are they going, Kenny?
I don't know. Let me think. Galveston? Send them to Galveston.
Sounds like that might be a nice getaway. I'd like to get away from you two right now, as a matter of fact. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Ivy passes to Duren. Here's Thompson. And here's Harris from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 5 now.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor space. Asked to knock down threes.
MP against Thompson. Duren the pass to Ivy. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Chapman's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Hawkins trying to get open. It's good. Chapman's got 40 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
On the way, Harris. He's got 9. Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Pocket 6. Here's Ivey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Hero. Back to MP. Drills the 3-pointer. Chapman's got 11 points here in just the second half.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Mitchell, he's stepped in for Miami. Pistons trail by 9. We got Khalil Ware. MP out there with Mitchell. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Reed a screen on Powell. And it's LeVert missing. The Heat leading by 9. And here's MP for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Chapman's got 46 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
A 3 from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham on the wing. 11 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Assisted by
Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's MP. For 3. Again, what an avalanche!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Robinson. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Now Hero. Here's Powell. MP fires. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Duran with the screen on Hero. Cunningham. Off the glass.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
The Heat leading by 11. MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. A three-pointer. Good.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Pistons trail by 11. Fires away from outside. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's when he knows he can hit.
MP missed on the three. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Cunningham. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this guy's so clever and crafty. Cunningham with a world-class fake.
First team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this.
He got it again. Sensational.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal. Night in and night out. Cunningham hits the step back. What skill.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
MP outside. And there's the three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. So it's the Pistons now. 11-point game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And he makes that one count. Here's Miami now, and Miami can just let the clock run down here. For three, and again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. 2.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. MP fired. Good. Another from three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simple, as good as you'll ever see from long range. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix down here. I'm not reacting to reality. I'm making it. Bending into my will, there's nothing I'm not seeing.
Okay, thanks, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long, everyone.
Mama, there goes that man.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's never easy facing off with the best in the West. But if they somehow can win that one, it'll be huge for their confidence.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with MP, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. We should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Legs. Two teams that like to get out and run.
Yeah, you're about to see a track meet out there. Both teams want to get up and down. You're going to see that scoreboard lit up.
Back to Leonard. Launches a 3. The rebound by MP. Outside Jaquez. And here's MP from outside. On target from range.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Harden with it. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's MP. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Harden, the pass to Collins. Leonard outside. Lopez, the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And here's Collins for three. Rebound Miami. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure. That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lopez, the screen. Leonard passes to Harden. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Bears checked in for Jaquez. Hero against Beal. Stolen by Hero. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Beal outside. Pass to Leonard. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
MP finds Adebayo. From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. Chapman's got 14 points.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Miami going with an almost... All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. And it's Collins in at the 5.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Here's Hero following the score by the Clippers. MP shot is off. Beal against Adebayo. Pass to Harden from downtown. And Hero grabs the board. Miami leading by 12. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A heavy veteran roster. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Jones. And again, no good by Miami. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta, and their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. Collins with a screen on Hero. 5 to shoot. Collins outside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Beal surveying the D. 59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. 3-pointer. Lopez can't hit. Heat leading by 15. MP makes his move. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Leonard outside. The 3-ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to MP. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Collins. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Collins has got 5. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat out in front, leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Los Angeles Clippers.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And now let's turn our attention to the player of the month in each conference. Out of the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another big-time talent hailing from Canada. Has great length for his position, creates matchup nightmares the way I did, the way Kitty sometimes did. Not really, I just said that to make him look good.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Some bonus offense. They're not used to getting this level of production from him, but they will certainly take it.
Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP, then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Guys, back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
And here's MP from outside. Clippers trail by 11. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Now Collins. Here's Lopez. Back to Collins. Leonard for three. And Los Angeles, another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Pass to Leonard. Tries it from the top of the key. And he nails the jumper. And that's now 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Hero against Beal. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. And so Beal will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 7. The baseline J. Jaquez grabs the board.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And here's MP from outside. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Hero, the pass to Chapman. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Beal outside. Shoots over Hero. Beal's shot is off. Miami leading by 9. Pass to Powell. Back to MP. Launches it. Now Jaquez. Hero for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 6 points.
Well, when you look at Hero's numbers, this is a guy who shoots a good percentage from deep with a high volume.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Miami going. From deep, MP nails it from 3. Chapman's got 12 points here in the second half.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
On the floor for the Clippers, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's MP. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Collins outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Heat leading by 22. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Back to Harden to stop the run. Yes! And it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
and the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A big group substitution here for Miami. Bears checked in for Bam Adebayo. Fontecchio comes in for Jaquez. Larson's checked in for Powell. And Mitchell's subbed in for Hero. Now here's MP. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Chapman's got 41.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Beal, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Goes up from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
And here's MP from outside. Collins with the rebound. Harden scanning the floor. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It was all right. Win's always good, but I know I could play a lot better than that.
Ooh, how so?
I get buckets, Jennifer Quintana. You know this. 20 points, that's light work for me. But it's all good. Again, a win's a win. Next game, I know I'll drop 40 points.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you.
Hey, maybe 60.
BA, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
up, MP.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, and a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the two-guard spot. And for Dallas, P.J. Washington is out there with Davis. Then it's Flag. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the one spot. DB, what a big game we've got tonight. These teams have been red hot.
Oh, Kev, they are both so confident right now. Tough to predict a game like this. Somebody's going to get knocked off stride tonight, and all I can tell you is I'm here for it.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Dallas. Powell finds MP. Off target with his three. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. To Russell. And here is Washington. And he really played well against Denver. Williams for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete. The floor-spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Washington with the screen on MP. In the corner, it's Flag. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach
connects again from distance.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for fifth most triples in a single season? It's amazing.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really.
And again for three.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the fifth most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at Dallas. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top five.
And you know for the Heat,
they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
And here's Miami. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Hero on the wing. Jacks up a three. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Hero. MP's got 12. And it's Williams with the ball for the Mavericks. trailing by 10. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. You look at Flagg. He's coming out of the gate this year and playing so well. Third spot in our ranking, but with the way he's played, the sky's the limit for him.
And he's kicked off his rookie season in tremendous fashion, earning that number 3 spot on the list.
And let's remember, he had his doubters, but I think he's gone a long way towards silencing those critics even this early in the season.
Davis against Hawkhead. And Davis gets it to go.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance. No question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Mitchell. Fontecchio is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's MP, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Here's MP, and he misses the fast break layup. Now, here's Exum, covered by Mitchell. Martin the pass to Christie. Thompson from long range. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Pass to Exum. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the man.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
The 3 from MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Pass to Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now, here's Exum, covered by MP. Out to Thompson. Dallas moving it around. It's Exum on the wing. Covered by MP. Martin with the bucket.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. The Heat also changing it up. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Adebayo. Powell comes in for Fontecchio. And Hero subbed in for Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Hero from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Hero kicks the foul. And here's MP for three. And it's flagged with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Russell looking around. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
MP passes to Pop. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Russell passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's tied up with that one. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by Washington. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Of course MP's in the running. He hasn't looked like a rookie, and he hasn't acted like one.
Yeah, he seems to gain confidence with every outing, and clearly the coaches trust him. Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world. Perhaps not as sought after as before, with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Williams is out there with Russell. Then there's Washington. Then it's Flag. And it's Davis at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses, nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
He hits the second from the line.
They're a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Pass to Hero. The three from MP. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Russell. Here's Williams. Davis up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Williams, that's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Mavericks trail by 4. Williams kicks to Washington. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. And here's MP for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Weig's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
A three-pointer is right on target.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Here's Williams. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A 3 from MP. The shot misses. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. And Davis now top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Russell for the tie. It's good from long range. Russell's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for P.J. Washington. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Russell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The 3 from MP, and again for 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Russell with a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
MP's shot is good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Back to Russell. There's the triple. Chapman with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Hero. Lets it go with the 3. And MP with the basket on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 3 assists tonight. Powell against Thompson. the flag. And the three off target. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this break. Let's listen in on what Erik Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Miami, they've got Powell. Mitchell is out there with MP. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks. To the left side wing. The 3 from MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. Chapman's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Here's Hardy. And too long on the shot. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to MP. Connects again from distance.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night.
And again for 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Davis against Jaquez. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Powell there for the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP. The long shot, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Outside Davis. Here's Davis knifing inside. And that one is good.
Davis, so skilled on the offensive end, can shoot, post up, and put it on the deck for the finish.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look for Dallas. Flag is checked in for Jarek Lively. Russell comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Williams in for Christie. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Davis pulls it down.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Flag fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
And no one expects this to be a key area for Flag, but he might consider folding it into his game.
Mavericks trail by 14. Now Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Dallas calls timeout. 1:22 left to play here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
Their superior ball handling, 1 at 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Outside, Russell. Good on the basket. And so, MP will bring it up for the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. No good. Outside, Russell.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense. Make a play on me here.
At the line for 2.
And so Russell hits them both. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an... And good! He hits it again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
First personal foul. Second team.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Dallas, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. MP. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
More like this. It's both. Every time you come down the floor, the defense tells you what to do. Maybe you set the ball screen. Maybe you space out the corner. If you're on a break, maybe you kick it out to the wing. Maybe it's pushing the ball yourself. What I'm trying to say is if you make the right choices, you're going to win games. And that's what you saw tonight.
Great choices then, MP. Way to go.
Thank you, JQ.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForte.